to come to this moment, our very own senior baccalaureate, and soon after, our graduation. Now, I'm not going to rattle off the old vanilla speech about success and hard work and how we're all going to change the world. I'm sure we've all heard enough of that. But I can't stand here and address our class of 2013 without acknowledging what, in my opinion, is our defining characteristic: promise. In the crowd, we've got athletes, intrepid journalists, world-class musicians, razor-sharp scientists, screenwriters, playwrights, graphic designers, writers, doctors, artists, politicians, and maybe a pistachio farmer or two. Through our 4 years, those of the class of 2013 have produced a football state championship, 2 volleyball state championships, played in Carnegie Hall, protested on Wall Street, attended the most prestigious science competition on the Western Hemisphere, written an investigative journalism piece that has sent shockwaves through our community and beyond, and most recently, composed a commercial jingle broadcast on the airwaves. I think the point is clear. The Palo class of 2013 has promise in spades. It's clear in what we do and who we are. So instead of pontificating behind this podium about how we should all work harder, dream bigger, and think smarter, I'm going to go the opposite route. Class of 2013, we don't need more vision. We don't need more drive. We don't need better work ethic. Keep on doing what you're doing. You're good. We're all good. Ignore the pestering parent, the social expectation to be the next Zuckerberg, disregard the constant feeling of inadequacy ingrained in the Palo Alto ethos. Be who you want, allow yourself to explore the unbeaten path. Just because you may be a 240-pound lineman doesn't mean you can't start that brony fan club. Just because you're going to MIT for comp sci doesn't mean you can't look into working in the culinary arts. Just because you're studying neuroscience doesn't mean you can't drop it and become an animator. Chill, relax, and keep on keeping on. It's only been 4 years and look at what we've done. But today, we need to celebrate everyone, not just the A students and star athletes, the alpha males and queen bees. If there's any group that truly deserves an earnest commendation and honor, it's the square pegs, the oddballs, those of us who dance to the beat of a different drum, those whose skills we don't have words for, those who put in 200% and only get 50 back. As an oddball myself, many times I felt as though I was less, that I needed to be remediated. But now I know there's nothing to remediate, nothing to treat, nothing to correct. We need to celebrate that our worth is not work ethic, and that our competence is not conformity. Let's not forget the other celebrated nonconformists in history: Barack Obama, Steve Jobs, Nikola Tesla, Grace Hopper, Ai Weiwei, Orson Welles, Lee Scratch Perry, Harvey Milk, Socrates. These were individuals who were first punished for being different, and years, sometimes centuries later, rewarded. We need to remember that society, while mercilessly rigid in the short term, is flexible in the long term. And as we go out into the real world, we can flex it our way. We need to realize that it's those who don't fit the mold that wind up making the biggest difference. But regardless of which side of the fence we all fall on, it's been quite a ride for us all, and a bittersweet ending to boot. As the first chapter of our lives closes, let's embrace our futures with open arms and realize the promise that is so characteristically 2013. Thank you. To the stage.
I can tell you already that I'm not going to be as good People say, what's the difference working in Palo Alto? That is absolutely the difference. That ain't happening in my hometown. So I'd like to welcome everybody. My name is Phil Winston. I have the honor and privilege of being the principal of Palo Alto High School. It's okay to clap. In our line of work, people provide a lot of input, constant input. And I'd like to pause and thank a few key people.